कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome for us, to all of you to join us our special series of Bharat. I'm so sorry. Special series of business opportunity over chai, presented by the management of Franchise India, with an aim to introduce you with a new brand every day at 12 o'clock. With the same aim, again today also we are here in front of you to brief you about a new brand with the name of Mumbaiya Misal Pav and Vadapav. It is Ahmedabad-based fast food brand serving the authentic taste of Maharashtra misal and vada pav. They are successfully operating 50 plus outlets and now they are expanding their business through franchising. Before I'll tell you more about the brand and I'll introduce you with the brand, let me just run through you with the Q&A process quickly. If you have any questions during the webinar, please type them into the Q&A window. We will take up all your questions post our presentation. So I would want you to be more interactive by sharing all your queries, all your questions. And if you have suggestions, we are very much, you are welcome to share the suggestions also. So now, oh yeah, one more thing I would like to add on. We keep seeing a few of you raising your hands while we run the presentation or we, go through with the webinar. So I request you, instead of raising your hand, to please write or type your questions into the Q&A box. Any query you have, you can write that. We will try to cover all your questions post this presentation. Now let me introduce you with the brand. We do have Mr. Nisar Thakkar, co-founder and owner at Miss Mumbaiya Misal Pav with us on this panel. We do have Mr. Rupesh heading our West region and handling this brand all over the West. We do have Mr. Santosh who's going to tell you more about the commercial part since he's working on the commercials right now. So I would like to welcome all my panelists here on this platform today. Welcome all of you. And now I would want to request Mr. Nisar to just brief about the brand, how this brand is different from other brands there in the market related to Misal Pav and Vada Pav, and what all opportunities you're providing to our investor and the participant. Over to you, Nisar ji.
Hello everyone, good morning. Myself, Mr. Thakkar. I'm the founder and the brand owner of the MMV Mumbaiya Misal and Vadapav. This brand is based in Ahmedabad, and currently we started this brand in 2021 August, and right now in November 2023, we are running more than 50 outlets across the Gujarat, and now we are planning to expand it globally, including India. Yeah.
Dishwiji, you can say more about the journey of MMV, how it started, how profitable it is, the kind of demand it has in the regional market.
Okay, it seems there is some network problem at the side of Mr. Thakkar. So meanwhile, Mr. Santosh, I would like to request you to please just cover some commercials part, and if you can just add on some words. I can see Jayesh you raising hand. I would again like to request you to, instead of raising your hand, please, if you have anything, you
We
can
have
just type them into
started
the Q&A window.
2 years back. We found the gap. There is
Nisargji,
Nisargji, there
there
is a
seems to
lot
be a
of
network
network
problem.
problem.
Nisargji, there seems to be a network problem. We are not able to hear
Yes,
you.
Nisargji, there is a lot of network problem. Please rejoin. Meanwhile, Mr. Santosh will cover the commercial part. You can please just settle down and rejoin again, so that we'll continue. Yes, Mr. Santosh, please.
Hello everyone. The brand Mumbaiya Misal and Vadapav, they are based out of Ahmedabad. They are having more than 50 plus outlets in Gujarat, out of which majority of the outlets are in Ahmedabad, close to 36, and the rest are in and around Ahmedabad. The commercials that they're offering is a QSR model of 300 square feet, 300 to 500 square feet, wherein the total investment, the capex investment is around 19 lakhs. Within which there is a franchisee fee of 3.5 lakh rupees and the training fee of 50,000. And in the capex, okay, there is a civil, electrical, your furniture work, your utensils will be covered, your inventory part will be covered. There would be separate costing for hardware and the printer, legal fees and the licenses and all the other things. Some specialized equipments are needed for this business, which is again included in the capex. That's a royalty of 5%. And the investment break even for 19 lakhs is between 18 to 19 months for this business. Currently, brand is not looking for Ahmedabad. They are looking for places outside Ahmedabad, Maharashtra, Goa. Okay, these places they want to expand first, and they are also open for master franchises. Nisargji, since you're back, okay, you can say more about the brand first. We can cover the commercials later. Hello, Nisargji.
Okay, Santoshji, if you can just brief about the brand also, like if we can start with the presentation from first page.
Okay, yeah. So this brand, okay, they started their journey from Ahmedabad in Prahlad Nagar area. When they started, okay, they wanted to give the public of Ahmedabad authentic taste of misal pav and vada pav, okay, which is quite famous in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and all over Maharashtra, I mean, okay. And then gradually, okay, initially the response was not good, the taste was not coming properly, but then there was a lot of R&D done. Okay, chefs were brought up from Mumbai and other places, and then that gradually the business started to pick up. So since when it became a success over there at Prahlad Nagar, okay, after that they started opening more outlets, okay, with the good response that they got, and so on and so forth. Okay, they started first expanding in Ahmedabad and the nearby places. They just very recently opened their 50th outlet in Ahmedabad. Okay, and it is present in all the prominent places across Ahmedabad. They have some outlets in Vadodara and some outlets in Surat as well. Since the brand, Mr. Nisarg Thakkar, he was already in the food and beverage business before, and he has been in this particular business of MMV for more than 10 years now. The food cost is close to 50% over here, and they maintain good quality standard. SOPs are followed over here. If any, audit needs to be done or any, he's personally involved over there, so that there is no discrepancy at all across all the outlets. The menu is not very fancy, okay, but it serves a purpose. Okay, they have variety of vada pav. They have variety of misals available. They also give some kind of dessert and savory items as well. And the ticket size that we look at is around 100 rupees over here, but the footfall is much higher. and that is the reason, okay, there is a break even of, one can expect a break even between 17 to 19 months at an investment of close to 20 lakh rupees with this business. It's one of the fastest growing F&B business or fast food within Gujarat, at least as of now. And with the vision that Nisangji has, they want to expand in the west first. And as I previously mentioned, okay, they are open for cluster and the area franchises along with the master. Brand will obviously help in the initial operations of the outlet. They will provide the training. They will look after the accommodation as well in the initial few days when they are at the brand outlet. And when franchisee opens their own outlet, there will be separate training as well over there. All the supply chain will be taken care of. All the promotional activities will be taken care of at cost. Creatives will be provided for local marketing and the centralized kind of marketing, which will happen from the brand side as well. There will be regular store audits. All the SOPs will be streamlined. Software will be provided, okay, which will look after all the billing part of it, taxation part of it. From the franchisee's point of view, brand is looking for the investment. They're looking for a good place, not very high rental, and the place needs to be strategic. It need not be very big area. Okay. However, okay, it needs to be strategic at a reasonable rental so the business is profitable. If for example, okay, if the rental is much higher than what is expected, or let's say 500 per square feet, so it will take a longer time for the break even. So within this kind of business, okay, we are not looking for a mall space. We're not looking for very commercial kind of high streets, but we are looking for a strategic place where we can get higher footfall. Because the ticket size here is around 100 rupees. So a lot of people can come, a lot of normal public can come and have this food. So this was the financial that I was explaining earlier. Total capex investment is between 19 to 20 lakhs. Franchisee fees is around 3.5, excluding the GST. And there is a bifurcation for all the other things which is mentioned below. So which includes the civil work, your utensils, raw material, your hardware, software, legal fees, staff training, menu creation, localization of menu as well, software charges. Since we require 5 staff, so there will be uniform. Firefighting is a necessity, is a compulsion now, so that needs to be there. There would be a broadband connection, a weighing scale, all the kitchen equipments, which would be of stainless steel, and per square feet architect cost would be around 4,000, or between 3 to 4,000 rupees per square feet. So it comes to between 90 to 20 lakhs as of now. Depending on the area, it could be much
Santoshji,
or it could be higher as well.
Santoshji, somebody is asking for in Hindi language we should need to speak to, because कोई clients ऐसे हैं कि जो हिंदी ही चाह रहे हैं. So can you just mix it up in Hindi and English?
Sure, Vishnu. यहाँ पे हमारी जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है ये 19 से 20 लाख की है. इस इन्वेस्टमेंट में आपकी फ्रेंचाइजी फीस इंक्लूडेड है, जो कि 3.5 लाख की है, एक्सक्लूडिंग द जीएसटी. इसके अलावा जो इसमें कॉस्ट हमें पड़ रही है, विच इज द डिपॉजिट, विच इज स्टाफ ट्रेनिंग का कॉस्ट हो सकता है, वो है. इक्विपमेंट की इसमें मेजर कॉस्टिंग आती है हमारी. उसके अलावा इसमें जो हमारा सिविल वर्क का काम आएगा, कैमरास लगेंगे, सीसीटीवी लगेंगे, आई मीन योर हार्डवेयर प्रिंटर का जो कॉस्ट होगा, आपकी लीगल लाइसेंस की कॉस्ट हो सकती है, फायर फाइटिंग जो मस्ट है इस तरह के बिजनेस में, अब हमें उसकी ज़रूरत है. जो हमारे स्टाफ हैं उनको यूनिफॉर्म दी जाएगी, 2 pairs of 2-5 स्टाफ, तो दैट लोकलाइजेशन ऑफ मेनू विल ऑल्सो बी देयर. तो ये सारी चीज़ें कंसिडर करने के बाद हमारी कॉस्टिंग अब इस वक्त 19 to 20 आती है, बट अगेन it depends from area to area. In Mumbai, it could be 19 lakh, but in other places, it could be much lower. It could be around 14 to 15 lakh also. But some things which are not negotiable as of now are 4 things, which includes the franchisee fee, which includes the kitchen equipment, जो कि हमें कस्टमाइज और जो हमारे पास हैं जिस तरह के उन्हीं ब्रांड्स के चाहिए. Obviously, lease deposit तो लैंडलॉर्ड के साथ हमारी डील होती है, and the staff training. These are some things, okay, which needs to be there, okay, जो कि हमें जरूर ही पड़ेगा. Now depending on the area and depending on the footfall जो हमें मिलता है उस लोकल एरिया में, तो हमारा पे बैक कम ज़्यादा हो सकता है, बट मैक्सिमम दैट इट कैन गो इज बिटवीन 19 to 20 मंथ. ओवरऑल बिजनेस के ऊपर जो ब्रांड अपनी रॉयल्टी चाह रहे हैं, दैट इज अराउंड 5% ऑफ इट. So it will go on the revenue at a flat rate, 5%. इसके अलावा हमारे पास ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर्स भी आते हैं थ्रू थर्ड पार्टी वेंडर्स, ऑब्वियसली जोमेटो, स्विगी की तरह, और भी मतलब जो काफ़ी चैनल्स हैं वो. तो दैट ऑल्सो ब्रिंग्स बिजनेस टू अस. हमारे क्योंकि ये फास्ट फूड कैटेगरी का बिजनेस है, तो इसलिए यहाँ पर फूड कॉस्ट जो है वो थोड़ी ज़्यादा है, बिकॉज यहाँ पे जो हमारा रनिंग आइटम है वो बहुत ही जल्दी निकलते हैं. So our food cost is between 40 to 50%. Okay, but our gross revenue takes care of it. So if you can see just the sample size of the outlet जो हमारा अहमदाबाद में है यहाँ पर, तो ये अराउंड 300 स्क्वायर फीट का आउटलेट है, जो आपको दिख रहा होगा, जिसमें कि हमारे पास सिटिंग एरिया है अराउंड 10 to 12 की, और जो साइड में भी जो सिटिंग एरिया हाई टेबल्स के साथ वो। इनके बैकएंड में हमारे पास किचन का सेटअप किया हुआ है, और जो आप मेनू का डिस्प्ले देख रहे हैं, ओके, दैट हेल्प्स। Nisal ji, if you are there, so if you can add, if you want to add some more. Not that. So Neha, we can take question.
Yeah, before we take the questions, I would want to add on a few things. So basically, they've started with a four-wheeler. They've started their journey with a very small kiosk, I would say, in Ahmedabad itself. And now they have 10 years plus experience into running the food business, food units. So they have already successfully opened 50 plus units in the market, and now they're looking expansion to the similar area. So the financial are already being covered by Mr. Santosh. We will try to take up some questions from here, and my team, they will try to get in touch with you within a day or two for more details. And since I can see Sonia ma'am is also joined, ma'am, anything you want to add on?
So friends, I see Nisarji could not continue. There was some issue with his network. We'll help you connect with him one-to-one. But just to quickly recap the model, and maybe I would also like to show you the website of the company. I see some questions I was reading and going through the questions. So the company is about a decade old, and their first outlet was in Ahmedabad. And previously, the company was known by a very popular name, which was Riddhi Siddhi Vadapav. They were located in Ahmedabad at that point in time, and currently they have 50 locations, and largely ये सारी की सारी locations franchisee owned and franchisee operated ही है इनकी, and जिसमें से 30 आउटलेट सिर्फ अहमदाबाद में है. So अहमदाबाद पूरा कवर्ड है इनका, but जो मेजर एक्सपेंशन आप देख रहे हैं वो अहमदाबाद के बाहर देख रहे हैं. तो अहमदाबाद दे करंटली ऑपरेट, दे आल्सो हैव आउटलेट्स बड़ौदा में भी है, सूरत में भी है, महसाना में भी है. सो गुजरात लार्जली मेनी लोकेशंस दे ऑलरेडी हैव आउटलेट्स, जिसमें से अहमदाबाद इज दी बिगेस्ट क्लस्टर जो इनके पास है. जो फोकस रीजन्स है, गुजरात अभी भी ओपन है, जिसमें जैसे सौराष्ट्र है वो पूरा अभी अवेलेबल है. कच्छ का रीजन है वो भी अवेलेबल है, वहां पे हम खोल सकते हैं. सूरत में भी और लोकेशंस खोली जा सकती हैं, एंड कोई हाईवे लोकेशंस है जिसमें आप खोलना चाहते हैं वो भी एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है. इसके अलावा हम पुणे में देख रहे हैं, हम बॉम्बे में देख रहे हैं. वी लुकिंग इन ऑल्सो टियर 2 टियर 3 लोकेशंस ऑफ महाराष्ट्र. नागपुर हो गया, नासिक हो गया, ये सब लोकेशंस ओपन है. प्लस राजस्थान भी पूरा ओपन है, क्योंकि बहुत पास पड़ता है गुजरात से, तो राजस्थान भी कंप्लीटली अवेलेबल है. और उत्तर प्रदेश, यूपी में भी हम फ्रेंचाइजिंग, we are open for looking at partners. So I'll quickly share my screen. ये हटा सकते हैं. I don't know if anybody wants to refer to this. ये आप हटा दो. I want to share and I will also request all of you, अगर आप इसका वेबसाइट भी आप देखना चाहते हैं, you can go on the website. This is the company. I think it's visible now. There are two broader product categories. एक मिसल करते हैं, एक वड़ा पाव करते हैं. This is what typically their menu looks like. Maybe I can show, and if you want, we can even share this with you. अगर आप प्राइसिंग देखेंगे, दिस इज वेरी वेरी aggressive pricing, which starts as small as 25 rupees, and then they have other products which is specialized paws. Shezwan hai, they have one which is Jain misal. They all go up to 185, but जो basic paws हैं वो they start as small as 25 rupees. I'd like to show you some locations. So I think somebody had asked if we could also look at a cloud kitchen option. They're all quick service restaurants. छोटा format है, इसमें cloud kitchen का option नहीं है. So these are all locations which are available, जिससे आप delivery भी आप कर सकते हैं, but these are all sit down places. So we don't have an option for a cloud kitchen in the current model. All the 50 locations which the company is running, they all are in a QSR format. So we'll take up, I don't know what all questions. So Rahulji, I've already mentioned kin locations पे इनके outlet हैं. Largely it is a Gujarat based company and they run about 50 locations. जिसमें Ahmedabad alone they have the highest number of outlets. Typically food cost and staff cost and net profit, if I have to give you a broader unit economics for a food format, आपका typically 30-35% का आपका एक food cost का component आता है, आपका 10% आपका utility की तरफ जाता है, typically आपका 8% royalties company charge करती है. There's another component of occupancy cost which is rental, which is typically 15 odd percent. And then there are staff salaries, so typically आपका 10 से 12% का component रहता है. So किसी भी food के business में largely जो आपका net margins रहते हैं वो तकरीबन आपका 20% का रहते हैं after taking out all the expenses. But maybe I'll tell Santosh, if you can confirm what is their food cost. I think we did make a mention of that in our presentation.
So food cost over here is 50%, royalty is 5%, salary is between 10 to 10.5% in this case. Rental that is considered over here is between for 300 square feet area, it's 100 rupees per square feet. It comes to around 30,000 per month. So 5 to 6% of the total revenue.
And then we have utility also, electricity, water, all put together.
So those would be obviously the separate extra costs. So electricity that is assumed over here is between 8 to 9,000 rupees per month. Other utilities will include the maintenance, your phone and internet bills, your water bill. So that is around 1 to 2% overall.
So friends, if you even calculate all these percentages, they come to about 75 and 80 के बीच में रहता है. तो आपका जो net margins रहते हैं तकरीबन आपका 20% का रहता है. We're not open for Punjab, Rahul ji. Punjab location currently available नहीं है expansion के लिए. The larger expansion UP में है, Rajasthan में है, Gujarat and Maharashtra. ये 4 बड़े states हैं where the company is looking at expansion. And I also see Rupa ji, you have written that you own a cafe. I have not understood your question. This is an exclusive format. अगर आपको franchisee लेना है, आप existing cafe में आप वो शुरू नहीं कर सकते. You cannot buy their product and sell in your outlet or a cafe. It is exclusive franchisee. Karnataka and Tamil Nadu also at this point in time is not a focus for us. Friends, you can keep writing your questions. We'll also share a hotline number and also our email ID. We would be happy to bring Mr. Nisarg, who's the founder of the company. They have built a very successful business model in the last 10 years. All their 50 locations are very, very profitable. And Santosh, if we have some numbers, we can share typical average hamara sale monthly. What is that these locations are doing? I think we've done some projections also, which we would be happy to share with you. And also we have done detailed working on the entire unit economics, throughput, rental percentage aapka each expense wise. All that is something that we have worked in our Excel sheets, which can be shared with every
average monthly sale
prospect.
of the least performing outlet is between 3 to 4 lakh rupees, and the one which are performing well is more than 6 lakhs at the moment. But we can consider safely 4 to 5 lakhs can be made as a gross revenue from any of their outlets as of now. So there was the newly opened outlet also is making around 3 lakh rupees at the moment, which was opened only 2 months back, or only 45 days back actually.
So which means that on an average, all their outlets are doing a profit of almost about 50 to 80 odd thousand, depending on which location they are and what revenues they are doing. But on an average, the minimum profit which all their outlets average is upwards of 50,000. So friends, we'll be happy to share more information on the business model and also help you connect with Mr. Nisarg, who's the founder of the company. We expect you to share your details and any questions that you would have. And maybe starting today, we'll help you connect with the team. Our teams from Bombay, we have Mr. Rupesh, who is the leader in charge for the brand Mumbaiya Misal Vadapav. And he also has his teams in Bombay who would be leading the project. अगर अपनी आप locations भेजिए and the territories which I have mentioned, we'll be happy to get you connected one-to-one with the brand. And before I close, I'll let Neha, if you want to give a closing remark and also share details of our upcoming show that we're doing in the evening, where we're bringing about 5 companies from across India, and also about our other events which are doing on the weekend.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you. I'm sure the details, so we apologize for the inconvenience caused. We try to cover maximum thing related to the brand, and we connect you with the brand for one-on-one discussion. And my team is going to get in touch with you in a day or two for the further conversation over the brand and the queries you have. And I'm sure the details we try to convey to you will reach to you perfectly, and we will connect to you for the same. And if you have any query, anything which is left unanswered, you want to connect for that, you can reach out to us on our hotline, which is 9717683232. You can write us at our feedback at franchiseindia.in. Tomorrow, not tomorrow because it is Saturday, again we are coming up with a new brand on Monday, which is Arya Decor. They are into home decor basically, and they're providing customized decor system for the hotels, restaurant, caterers, and the home as well. And the brand is from Delhi, and they're looking their expansion into northern and western or central India. To know more details about this brand, you can register yourself on the link being shared in the chat window. You can register yourself right now, and you can join the session on Monday and 6th November. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.